Hello and welcome to the GPS Hardware Manufacturers Top 10 Awards ceremony. I'm your host Ksenia Doda, VP of Technology Partnerships at Gurtam. Today we are celebrating the hardware manufacturers who managed to achieve the fastest growth on Wialon during the last 12 months. Today we are broadcasting from two studios. I'm here in Minsk with my colleague Olga Filanchuk, Head of International Business Development Center. Olga, thank you so much for joining me today.
Thank you, Ksenia, and hello everyone. I'm so excited to be in our studio in Minsk and participate in the ceremony broadcasted globally. It is indeed a very special event this year. It's not just Minsk that hosts the ceremony, we're co-hosting it with our new studio in Vilnius. That's right, in case you haven't heard a new exciting piece of news, we've just recently opened a new office in Vilnius, Lithuania.
Yes, that's right. Please allow me to present you our team in Vilnius. Alexander Kulshinov, Head of Wialon. Denis Gribenikov, Wialon CIS Business Development Director. Hello, gentlemen. Nice to hear you with us today. And these gentlemen will help me to deliver the GPS Hardware Manufacturers Top 10 Awards. As you know, being at the top 10 is not only a milestone within a community. It also shows the success of the hardware manufacturer on the global telematics scale. As Wialon is so close to 3 million units connected globally, we can truly say that this rating is an international event. Today we will find out the names of the most popular hardware manufacturers and we'll know what brands are making an impact on the industry today. This event is our first ceremony of the year and will be followed by online events Top 50 Fastest Growing Wialon Partners Award and IoT Project of the Year Award. So tune in if you would like to know the names of most successful Wialon partners, both in terms of units connected and for sure in terms of ingenuity of the projects that they implement. And of course, don't forget that we have a chat on the YouTube. Please feel free to share your predictions, greet your fellow service providers, and of course, let us know who are the hardware manufacturers that you find worthy of the first place. And as talking about our plan for today, we will start with the talk by the head of Wialon, Alexander Kulshinov. Alexander will speak about everything that we've managed to achieve during the last 12 months business-wise. And then the word will go to Maria Starikova, Wialon Product Manager. So Maria will concentrate on the evolution of Wialon ecosystem and everything that we managed to implement during the last 12 months again. And then we will pass to the actual Top 10 award. And in case you are afraid that you will run out of champagne, don't you worry, we prepared a short break for you right in the middle of this broadcast. And now it's time for us to switch to a first talk by the head of Wialon, Alexander Kulshinov. Sasha, have the technical team prepared the spare batteries for your clicker this year, because I still painfully remember how we forgot to do it during the previous top 10. And it seems that we're still connecting to Vilnius. Guys, do you hear us? We definitely have to make better prayers to the gods of the internet, I think.
Yeah, looks like we figured the situation with spare batteries, but not exactly with the internet connection.
I mean, I think you do one thing at a time, right? So
probably yes, but I mean, we'll have to talk to marketing afterwards. Afterwards. Yeah, definitely so. Okay.
Hello, ladies, can you hear us?
Yes.
Yeah, hi, how are you guys?
Doing well so far. Can we proceed with Alexander's presentation now?
Yes, for sure. I'm very glad that we managed to connect.
Oh, thank you, Ksenia. Today we are having hardware wars. So I believe only the best devices are here today, both in our studios and in my hands. Time goes quickly, and the less often we see each other, the more surprises each meeting brings. It is still me, Alexander Kushino, though I believe most of you would hardly recognize me in that image if we randomly meet on the street. Today we are opening a series of 3 award ceremonies in which we will review the last 12 months of our joint work. It's like the new year, only happening in summer. For these 12 months we've been working diligently. Now is the time to look back and see what each of us and all of us have been able to achieve together. We will see the results in key areas of development of our telematics and IoT ecosystem. As you already know, today we will honor the 10 most dynamically growing hardware manufacturers, the companies whose devices you installed most often, whose devices send the most data to our servers, companies who has helped to save thousands liters of fuel. Later, then, on September 9th, we will award 50 Wialon partners whose growth has been the most prominent over the past 12 months. Then, on September 30th, another awards would be given to our partners, but this time not for the number of new vehicles connected. In the IoT Project of the Year, ranking is based on the depth and quality of IoT implementation. We are looking how telematics was integrated with the business process of fleets of various areas. Actually, I had a chance to look through many of those projects myself, and actually I was really inspired to see the excellent level of analytical and problem-solving skills of our partners. It is so uplifting to know that Wialon helps you meet the most demanding requirements and make advanced technologies and projects possible. I'm genuinely grateful to everyone who is watching us live today. For sure, there's not a substitute for our traditional conferences, but nevertheless, it's a good chance to see us and to talk with all friends in a YouTube chat or in our groups in messengers. But if you missed the live stream and you are watching this video recorded somewhere in 2025, it is still will be very excited to read your comments from the future. Maybe when you watch this video, the technology will become so advanced and electric self-driving vehicles will have taken over the entire transportation industry. Or will the traditional fuel lose its value? Wherever progress grows, our fleet management technologies will evolve even faster, and Wialon will be the product that thousands of companies worldwide use to optimize their fleet operations. Be it fleets of trucks, drones, or maybe even air taxis. We follow all the latest trends, and dozens of engineers in our offices work every day to ensure that Wialon is and Wialon will be the leader of its market and will allow you to look ahead with confidence. And we are approaching that future step by step. A year ago, during our award ceremonies, I said that the number of vehicles connected to Wialon was almost 2.5 million. Now, after 12 months, we are on the threshold of the 3 million mark. And this will be a great day and achievement for each of us at Wialon and our entire partner community. And I am sure that the knowledge that Wialon connects 3 million units gives more and more credibility both to us and to all existing and future platform users. With Wialon, you will never walk alone. On the one hand, we are used to the luxury of large numbers, and keep counting vehicles in tens and hundreds of thousands. But on the other hand, we must not forget where we started. At Gurtam.com, you can still read the news of 10 years back and see how happy we were that time when we reached 700 vehicles online. We connected first 500,000 units on Wialon in the spring of 2013. It took us 4.5 years to reach this mark. After more than 3 years, in November 2016, we reached 1 million. Another year and a half, and in April 2018, we have 1.5 million. Then, as you can see, in May 2019, it's 2 million. And after a bit more than 1 year, November 2020, it's 2.5 million. Today, it's August 2021, and Wialon will become the first fleet management and GPS tracking platform having 3 million vehicles connected all over the world. And as you can notice, the last 500,000 units were connected pretty fast. The first wave of coronavirus had a severe impact on the transportation industry and affected businesses of many Wialon partners. But surprisingly, they managed to adapt and become even more efficient in these very harsh conditions. We may have a third or fourth or whatever wave of pandemic, but I am sure that you will not only sustain your current positions, but also grow, offering impeccable Wialon-based solutions to help businesses in different countries. These days, roughly 50,000 new vehicles are connected to Wialon monthly. I would like everyone in our team to understand what stands behind these numbers. These are not just some abstract figures on the screen to us. These are thousands of new, real fleets every month. Fleets with their drivers, dispatchers, mechanics. And each fleet is unique, having its own workflow, characteristics and needs. And this success became possible only because you, our partners, were able to understand these needs and meet them with the help of Wialon. Car by car, device by device, fleet after fleet. Great success consists of many small achievements. And the path to these achievements, to that success, is not always straight and easy. Last year, many of you followed the events in Belarus. Unfortunately, both our company and many employees personally experienced various difficulties related to the political crisis. Just imagine that for several days in August last year, the whole country was virtually left without internet access. Right outside our office, riot police crashed cars and used grenades to dispel people protesting against electoral fraud. But we were ready to work in such conditions. And I am proud of our entire team, because in those days, not a single letter was left unanswered. The monitoring of our international data centers was not stopped even for a minute. As you may know, all our data centers actually are located outside Belarus, in Russia, the Netherlands and the USA, to ensure the stable operation of Wialon. And actually, I was personally very touched by the attention we had from our partner community back then. We have received hundreds of support letters and messages, thousands of comments on Facebook and Instagram from our partners. No, not the partners, but friends of ours. Friends who were with us in those tough days a year ago. Our friends who are with us now. And every day the number of our friend... Надо переписать. No, not the partners, but friends of ours. Friends who were with us in those tough days a year ago. Our friends who are with us now. And every day we have more and more friends across continents. So the increased risks became the key reason why a significant part of Gurtam senior management, as well as many other employees, moved from Belarus to Vilnius, Lithuania. Here, in European Union, we opened a new office in one of the local technology clusters. Representatives of various departments of the company work in Vilnius now. Management, business development, R&D, administrative staff, tech support as well. Our relocation to Vilnius is intended to increase the stability of the company. What is more, the new office allows us to be closer to the European partner community. It is very important because Europe is one of our key markets, providing about 20% of our business. Actually, in a few minutes, you will see more stats on that. But even now, despite all the coronavirus restrictions, many of our partners have already appreciated the opportunity to meet with us in person on the territory of the European Union. In addition, having an office here in EU allows us to enter a new labor market and attract new talented specialists from this region. Thus, we can have all the advantages of a European company. Earlier, this region was known in the world of IoT, mainly due to companies engaged in hardware manufacturing. Stay with us till the end of the ceremony awards and you will find out how many Lithuanian companies made it to the top 10. But now, hopefully with our contribution, the region will be famous for software part of the telematics and IoT as well. That is why today's broadcast is very special. For the first time ever, we go on air not exclusively from Minsk, which over the past 11 years has actually become the global center of telematics and IoT. We are broadcasting simultaneously from two studios, Minsk and Vilnius. But wherever we are physically located, be it Minsk, Vilnius or even Bali, our business continues to operate like a charm. Wialon data centers are located in secure locations on different continents, have the maximum degree of protection and are run by us remotely. These days, every minute, we process nearly 3 million data packets coming from devices worldwide. But no matter how difficult the year was, we managed to avoid major downtimes or other troubles. The overwhelming majority of users did not experience a single problem related to the unavailability of Wialon. As before, we pay a great attention to this aspect and we are aware of the enormous responsibility that lies on our shoulders. And you can be sure that Wialon will remain not only the largest, but also the most reliable platform for the fleet management and specific IoT projects. And now it's time to share our commercial results with you. This slide shows how the 3 million vehicles connected to Wialon, almost 3 million vehicles, are distributed by the region. I would like to draw your attention to the fact that we have slightly revised the format of the regional division. And as of this year, we are using this geographical approach, where, for example, Mexico is a part of North America and Belarus, Ukraine, Moldova belong to Europe. One can see here that we are the industry leaders in the region of Russia and Central Asia, with over 1.5 million vehicles there. Then comes Europe, which reached 500,000 this year, and North America, where we have 365,000. The Southern Hemisphere has much more modest numbers, and for a reason. This may come as a surprise to many, but only 10% of the world's population lives in the Southern Hemisphere. And from this point of view, our results there also look pretty impressive. Yes, it is quite interesting to project our vehicle map on the world population map. There you will see that there are regions where the most populated areas, which are yellow, and some of them are covered by Wialon connected vehicles, which will be colored blue. So take a look. For example, Europe, our second biggest region, had a significant growth during the last 12 months. We see that the population is evenly distributed, and the highest density, bright yellow zones, are the Benelux countries, Moscow, UK, and few other areas. And now we lay a map of our presence on the top and clearly see the places where Wialon's market share is pretty good, but other areas still have some room for development. Yeah, take Scandinavia, Turkey, or the Alpine region as an example. And it would be great to see some of our partners entering those markets actively. A similar picture is emerging on other continents. Latin America and Africa open a lot of opportunities, as well as other regions. But here, you see in some countries we have partners who hold the leading positions and own a significant market share. But the situation is not the same everywhere. There are still regions where you see the yellow dots are coming to the front. And if we look at the North America, we see pretty same situation. Even the more opportunities one can observe here, as there are a lot of well-populated areas where our presence is not yet that good. But okay, let's dig deeper and take a look at the list of countries. Russia became the first country where we already have more than 1 million vehicles connected. Mexico and Ukraine managed to exceed 200,000. Kazakhstan is our fourth biggest region by now. The number of countries where our partners have more than 10,000 vehicles has grown from 25 to 33. And there are 105 countries now where we have at least 1,000 vehicles on Wialon. And 151 countries where we have at least 100 vehicles. So we have 151 countries where Wialon has over 100 vehicles. 3 more countries where we were very close to reaching that milestone are Somalia, where there are 96 vehicles. In Central African Republic we have 87, and in Liberia 86. Just think about that. Wialon is doing quite okay, even in the countries that regularly get on the breaking news for some different reasons, say so, yeah? And every single of those 151 countries means a lot to me. Every time I see on the news that something turbulent is happening abroad, be it the situation in Myanmar or Afghanistan, forest fires in California, Algeria or the Mediterranean, I always think about our partners in those regions. How is their business doing? Are there any employees affected? Is there something we can do to provide support from our side? And in most cases, we come with a specific solution. Thus, over the past year, we not only maintained a leading position in the global IoT, vehicle tracking, fleet management and telematics markets, being the first ones to reach 3 million vehicles connected, but also occupied great positions in many specific locations. All this happened through technological advancement of our platform, streamlined customer service and improved effectiveness of our operations. In conclusion, I would like to thank the entire Wialon team who was able to grow even closer despite a tough year and all the troubles and the trials we had to endure. Gurtam means together in Belarusian. Looking into the future, I feel a lot of confidence in our team, in our product and in our partner community. When many competitors opted to abandon the market or place greater focus on some very specific niches, we continue to develop the state-of-the-art platform designed to play a major role in various IoT projects. And we will go further along the path of integrations with different third-party solutions to widen the range of opportunities for our partners. When we first launched Wialon apps, there were just a couple of them. Now there's hundreds of them, and the number is growing. And for sure, we will continue to invest a lot in the infrastructure of our data centers to be the most stable and reliable platform in the industry. We are growing fast, and maybe even this year, the number of Gurtam employees will top 300. A lot of new talents are joining our team, and still our business is built around IoT and GPS tracking expertise. And it's actually a pity that a considerable part and it is a pity that a bigger part of our team didn't have a chance to see the entire community face to face. And I know how many of you are feeling same blue now, remembering the partner events in Minsk. We will definitely revive that tradition. The day of the great traffic jam will come very soon, when we all go to the airport to meet the colleagues and friends and partners who will come to Belarus. And the great Wialon community will gather again in a big hall. We will discuss new projects and ideas together. We will share our experience and learn a lot of new things. We will look each other in the eyes, shake hands and take pictures together. And in the evening, we will have a big gala party, each of the winners taking the stage. We will dance and sing and watch fireworks again. And only early in the morning we'll go home. Perhaps then we'll have a headache because we drink so much champagne that the new Belarus will have its first shortage. And the river of our happiness will overflow the banks. And we will smile at the new day. And all this will happen so soon that absolutely no one should be discouraged. With Wialon, you will never walk alone.
Alexander, thank you so much for your presentation. I noticed that you want to reshoot some of them, some of the words that you said. I'm so sorry, but we are doing this live. I hope our audience uses at 100% and leave comments and feedback in the chat on the YouTube. So I hope that our audience understands now clearly where Gurtam is moving as a company business-wise, and now it's time for us to explore how Wialon is developing product-wise. So my colleague Maria Starikova will show us how our solution evolved during the last 12 months, what features were implemented in our interfaces of Wialons, and also what innovations were done on the backend to make them possible. So we will see what changes were introduced in logistics, Fleetron, Nimbus, Queclink, and of course our mobile applications. Maria is Wialon product manager. She is the heart and soul of our solution, and she draws the course for Wialon to move forward. So Masha, I'm passing the word to you.
It is an honor for me to stand in front of this camera physically, but in reality, in front of hundreds of you watching this award ceremony of GPS hardware manufacturers' top 10 rating. I know those good old times when we did this in person are missed. But community presence is very much felt in this room, as if there were no pandemic and borders. And I'm delighted we gathered today on such a nice occasion. Thanks for joining us online. My name is Maria Starikova. I'm a Wialon product manager at Gurtam. For 4 years, I've been working on Wialon ecosystem. Currently, I'm responsible both for the life of Wialon hosting and for helping other product managers grow other products we offer. Today, I'll share a yearly overview of the accomplishments product-wise and sketch the plans of the whole Wialon ecosystem for you. We'll start with a review of the main changes. Around a year ago, we launched the process of migration to the data center in Moscow for everyone who wants to store their data on the territory of Russia. Since that time, more than 100,000 units were transferred to Moscow, and their data is now securely stored on the territory of Russia in accordance with all the regulations. We are constantly perfecting the process so that migration becomes faster and even invisible to the user. As we have touched upon the topic of data centers, I cannot but mention the overall uptime of all of our systems and servers in all data centers was 99.961% in the last year. In connection to uptime, it is necessary to recall that lately we have been much more actively using the Network Operations Center or NOC or NOC.Wialon.com. It is a platform for application and server status updates. There, we informed you in advance about all the planned maintenance work and provided timely information about incidents and their reasons. Have you subscribed to notification from NOC? If not yet, feel free to do it now. Some time ago, we distributed our map services among all 3 data centers. All 3 data centers work now with their own map services, and as a result, the operations of data centers are more stable and smooth. Besides, they are now more independent from each other. No matter how difficult the last year was, for most of our work, we did our best to look at things from the perspectives of growth, not constraints or complications. This is 100% true if we speak about our new video solution. On the one hand, the demand for a more sophisticated video solution was increasing. On the other hand, Adobe stopped supporting the Flash player, which we used for live streaming functionality. At the end of 2020, we introduced the live streaming feature without the Flash player. At the beginning of May 2021, we released the beta version of the new video module with extensive opportunities. Finally, there appeared an option to automatically save files from devices and link them to the events that can happen to a vehicle. A greater period of data storage was introduced. You no longer have to set up external servers, you do not even have to create commands and send them manually. For this project, we selected to store and process video data in Amazon Web Services, which allows us to be more efficient in usage, more flexible, and that way to broaden our capabilities and periods of data storage. Everything is neatly embedded into the new module and happens in the background. As easy as that. Video monitoring is an obvious trend. We believe that with this new module, there will be new opportunities opening for you, just as they opened for us. We appreciate your feedback on the new module and have our hands ready to make it even a better solution. We have released vector maps on Wialon hosting, which we have marked the evolution of Wialon cartography and will continue to work in this direction. Vector maps mean the increased speed of loading and processing data and the foundation for further customization and creation of various style themes. New technologies were introduced to Wialon hosting. We switched to React.js. In the future, it will help us carry out development faster. We revamped the code base so that the platform could be updated in a split second, or the updates could be rolled back quickly in case of failure. We have implemented the ability to deliver updates to individual DNS. This technology underwent a real-life testing while transferring fuel consumption settings to sensors. It helped us make sure that no users of the production area will be affected by the changes. Indeed, no April in Gurtam can be imagined without a new version of Wialon Local. 2021 has not become an exception. Traditionally, Wialon Local 2104 entails a lot of Wialon hosting features, as well as new features and improvements for CMS, administration system, and niche apps, and mobile version as well. Besides that, for those of you who use live streaming in the server-based solution, we have provided alternative application that can play the video online but does not require Flash player for that. For example, let's see the changes we applied to the administration system. We started monitoring free space in directories vital for Wialon Local with mail notifications added. Updates now can be scheduled to be installed at a specific time and day of the week. Now, Wialon Local administrators can set up a special period in days related to database compression. Messages older than this period are compressed. We have added monitoring of compressed message size, network speed, and network traffic to the charts, and a lot more. Now, of course, Wialon is the cornerstone of the ecosystem, but the mobile apps and niche solutions are an integral part of the deal. Let me go through the recent changes for you. Many of you asked us when we will kickstart logistics again. And we did. We rebooted Logistics, our Wialon-based application for delivery management. It's a bit hard to imagine. 2 years ago, the product was on hold, and now it is in such demand in the present world circumstances. A remarkable part here is that to bring the product to success, we invited not just a product manager, but a person who knows the inside and out of the delivery sector. He assists us in broadcasting the real world of delivery and knows the accompanying business processes in the product. The result was not long in coming. The number of daily average active units in logistics for the past 12 months increased by 55%. It is the best growth result among our niche apps. And just saying hi from this stage to Anton Poitenko, the product manager, contributed to this achievement. We updated our vision of the application's target audience, thoroughly studied its needs, and found ourselves improving the foundation of the system. Now logistics users can benefit from a new route optimization algorithm that plans routes 30% more efficiently. The mobile app for drivers also updated the increased performance and improved interface. We made a major improvement to Nimbus, our solution for public transportation GPS tracking. We rewrote the core of the app, the online module, so that it became possible to implement the new mechanism for rides activation upon visiting a stop. Apart from that, the applied changes let us easily add new functionality in the future. In turn, it helps broaden the list of spheres where Nimbus can be applied and adapt the application to more fleet business processes. For example, it has become possible to work with secular routes. As a result of numerous requests of yours, fuel fillings control was added to FleetRun, an app for fleet maintenance planning and management. Now, the corresponding costs will be taken into account while calculating fleet maintenance and operational costs. In addition, there is now an updated dashboard that will help your clients make better decisions on fleet management. As of Hectara, a solution for GPS tracking in agribusiness, for the past year, there were numerous adjustments made. They ensure smoother operations of businesses in the agricultural sphere. We know this for a fact. For the current seasons, there are 3,000 cultivations registered daily. There are 25 million hectares of fields registered in Hectara. This area is bigger than Great Britain. See for yourself. This map features the fields added to Hectara by now. A huge step forward was made for our mobile application in the last year. We released the Wialon mobile app to Huawei App Gallery, added Yandex Maps to it, and provided our users with the ability to configure tabs to streamline their work with the application. These efforts contributed to great results. For the past 12 months, the number of users who visited the Wialon mobile app per month grew by 25% and now equals 61,000 users. The Google Store rating of the app is now 4.7 stars, and the engagement rate in application on both platforms grew by 42%. And the grand improvement is the updated ViaTag, an app for employee GPS tracking, officially launched from beta just a couple of weeks ago. In this version of the app, we worked on settings complexity and general usability, improved battery usage, and a number of other features. The application interface became more functional, and now the development team has a lot more flexibility in adding new capabilities to it. 30% of users have already shifted to the new version, and the team hopes they appreciate the changes. It's high time you join them. In addition to the newly designed ViaTag, we launched the ViaTag Configurator web application. It allows for flexible, remote, and mass configuring of ViaTag units and generating QR codes for easy login to the application. The new ViaTag Configurator drastically improves the way how units are managed and set up both for end users and integrators. For more than a decade of Wialon history, we have accumulated a lot of data that can work to benefit our product. Last summer, we got on board with machine learning and are actively evolving it in 2021. For example, Wialon already knows how to determine the unit type automatically. I hope most of you have already taken advantage of this opportunity. With the help of machine learning algorithms, it has become possible to upgrade the route optimization algorithm in logistics I talked about a couple of minutes ago. And in the nearest future, we will introduce adaptive filtering of messages for calculating fuel thefts, which will select the degree of filtering depending on your data. For a very long time, we could only assume which types of units were connected to Wialon: vehicles, people, stationary units, cars, harvesters, trucks, how many? And there was no data to support our assumptions. Half a year ago, we introduced the Unified Unit Type library. With your and your clients' help, it also, thanks to the machine learning algorithms I have just talked about, we now know the types of more than 400,000 units. This number is constantly growing, and it helps us make better decisions when it comes to product development. That's a brief overview of the main improvements we rolled out for you and your clients. Now, let me dive deeper into what we have planned for the following year. As for the functionality of Wialon hosting, we will continue to strengthen the core of the system, features and modules that are always rely on: fuel, reports, events, and maps. At the same time, following global trends, we will work on the visual side of the platform. Yeah, I know, if you met personally, you would definitely ask me about the interface design plans. You can expect a redesign of the main interface, updated charts, and dashboard visual upgrades. Thanks for your continuous feedback. We know you and your clients have been waiting for this, and we will be happy to roll out updates with the revamped design in the near future. Well, as a product manager, I would very much like to show you a year-long roadmap of smaller features we planned. But it's a very long story, so I'll tell you instead. Our focus won't be on adding new features for a dozen users. Our focus will be aimed at global improvements to help you and us grow. We will be strengthening the extensive functionality that Wialon already has. A lot of time is allocated to upgrading the code base, improving the overall quality of the product, and the stability of work. Here's our new motto: we are not chasing new checkboxes, we are maximizing the potential of existing developments. We do believe this path is the one to make the platform even more effective for businesses. And finally, I want to say that if you need functionality for a limited, specific case, we do encourage you to roll up your sleeves and develop a Wialon-based solution on your own. And we'll teach you how to code. As a part of our mission of growing the community of developers, we have launched a series of webinars on developing apps based on Wialon API and SDK. Feel free to check out the released episodes on our YouTube channel. Our niche solutions will continue to fulfill their mission and empower Wialon to succeed in specific niches. As you can see, our tasks are ambitious and there is a lot of work to be done. But we are ready. The Wialon team will tirelessly develop our products, create conditions for the community growth, and introduce new things. And we hope for your support in our rush to the stars. Thanks for your attention.
For sharing with us everything that we managed to achieve during the last 12 months. And though all those innovations that were implemented are great, but actually they truly shine when they are in the right hands. In hands of Wialon partners that implement our solution globally, and also technology partners who add other elements of the IoT puzzle, which is hardware and connectivity. Today we are celebrating hardware manufacturers. For 2 years in a row, we are having a fierce competition for the first place of the top 10 between two well-known manufacturers. In 2019, Teltonika took the first place and Navtelecom came second. Then last year the tables turned and Navtelecom was the first, leaving Teltonika behind. Will we see the same fierce competition this year? Well, let's find out. We are starting to announce the nominees. Hello Vilnius, Denis, Alexander. How is life in Lithuania? Do you already feel at home in our new office in Vilnius?
Hello, Ksenia. We are doing great so far. It looks like we announced new office launch not long ago, but soon we are going to celebrate our first anniversary.
Yeah, actually it's about 20 people working in our office in Vilnius right now. But surprisingly, this week we have 15 our colleagues from Minsk and Boston visiting us here in Lithuania. And even more than that, today in that studio we have some of our partners, hardware manufacturers, joining that ceremony together with us. So stay tuned and you will personally see who comes on that stage to get that beautiful awards.
That definitely sounds great. Denis, could you please help me to open the ceremony and award the 10th place?
Sure, Ksenia. В этом году рейтинг открывает наш давний партнер, сервис-провайдер Wialon и производитель популярной линейки оборудования под брендом Umka. Это первый раз, когда эта компания попала в наш рейтинг, хотя мы работаем с ними уже с 2011 года. Итак, 10 место. Компания GlennaSoft.
Мы много лет активно развивали наши продукты и отношения с партнерами.
We have been developing our products and relations with the partners. Hi guys! For us it is very important, you know, and our team will do its best so that we stay in top 10 next year as well. We would like to thank you for assisting us, and this prize was possible due to partners. Thank you for believing in us. Thank you. Thank you, colleagues. It's a pleasure to see and hear you. Of course, it would be great to see you face to face on the stage, but currently, unfortunately, we have to talk online. My congratulations once again, and wish you to climb up in our top 10 next year. Thank you.
Congratulations, GlennaSoft, 10th place. And we are traveling back from Vilnius to Minsk. Olga, you are awarding the manufacturers for the 3rd time in a row. How does it feel to be one of the faces of the ceremony? Does anyone try to bribe you to get the results in advance?
Ksenia, I won't admit being bribed even if it happened, but it is indeed a 3rd year and 3rd ceremony in a row when I'm privileged to give awards to hardware manufacturers, and I feel really blessed to be here in our studio in Minsk. I think we've managed to do a lot since 2019 with our hardware partners. Just to give you an example, in August 2019, when the first ceremony took place, Wialon had 1.9 million devices connected globally to Wialon. And as of today, we're as close as ever to hitting a 3 million mark. And it is indeed a great achievement of both us and hardware manufacturers. In August 2019, 1.5 thousand different device models from different manufacturers were integrated with our platform, and today the count is already 2,500. And finally, in 2019, we partnered with 500 different hardware manufacturers, and today we can safely say we integrated devices from 650 companies. I think our hardware partners are doing a pretty amazing job, and we're really proud to be a part of their success story.
Yeah, I definitely share your feelings. So let us know to find out who are those who help our partners to connect all those units. Could you please reveal the place number 9?
Yeah, sure. So this company is well known in the Wialon community for its truly personalized customer service and support. After working for 12 years in business development, I know myself how important it is to build long-term partnerships and accompany your customers along the way. And this company does share our values. I was able to clearly see it when we first visited their office in Shenzhen. We were shown the process of creating a device from A to Z, and we openly spoke about the philosophies of our companies. We probably spent like hours in the meeting room discussing business, telematics, while also enjoying a beautiful tradition of drinking Chinese tea. And that was the moment when I realized we need more hardware partners like these guys. Thus, right now, it's my great pleasure to give place number 9 to Top Flight Tech. Oh, hi Blazer. Hi, how are you doing?
Hi, Olga. We're doing really good.
Yeah, nice to see you on the rating again. Could you please share with us your secrets, how you were able to achieve such great results in the pandemic year? For example, which device models were total bestsellers for you?
Okay, so actually we are really glad to attend this ceremony. It's a very important annual event in GPS tracking industry. The COVID-19 changed a lot. Business downtime and global component shortage and so on. We overcome all the odds and embrace a great result. By working with professional partners and the Wialon team, we achieved a very strong growth in the past 12 months. Honestly, a partner gave us this opportunity to attend the ceremony and get a prize. And the number 8 prize belongs to every partner and every team member. It's a great pleasure to grow with Wialon and all the partners. So actually, in the past 12 months, the most popular ones are the solar power tracker. So this is definitely innovation to the market. And we will keep bringing more exciting innovations in the coming months. So a very big thank you to all of you and all the partners. Love you all.
Thank Thank you, Blazer, and thank you for sharing some interesting innovations, solar panel devices. And I'm certain that you will continue doing an amazing job. And we hope to see you next year again in the ranking. We wish you the very best next telematics year, and for sure we hope to see you somewhere again in the world once this whole pandemic is over. Thank you.
Yes, congratulations,
Thank you.
Navtelecom.
Thank you.
Congratulations, and thank you so much for connecting to our broadcast. So, Olga, let's continue. Let's find out who took the place number 8.
Okay, so this company probably has like the biggest product lines within the Wialon community. They offer products for asset, vehicle, personal and video monitoring, which are compatible with 2, 3, and 4G LTE. Such a wide product range allows them to take projects literally in any niche and work with so many countries of the world. I will personally always remember the visit to their office in Shenzhen. Guys probably had like hundreds of different flags hanging from the ceiling, representing different countries of the world where they have customers. And it is such a cool tradition that after this trip, we at Wialon International Business Development Center also started to collect country flags. And we also kind of started to collect national costumes as well. So I want to thank this company for inspiring us, for teaching us new cool traditions, and also for helping our partners to bring Wialon further, to implement Wialon in interesting niches. That's why place number 8 rightfully goes to Jimi IoT.
Hello.
Hi,
Hello.
you're
Hi.
online. It's so great to see
Yes.
you.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you for being with us. It's amazing. You feature in our top 10 ranking literally every year. Can you let us know a little bit more about your results this year? For example, in which countries you were able to achieve the greatest results in 2021 regardless of the pandemic?
Okay, thank you. And firstly, I would like to say thanks for the award from Wialon. We're very happy to receive this honor and see all of your work in building our partnership. For the last few years, Wialon has provided great support to Jimi IoT and Compass hardware. Here, I would like to say thanks to your very professional technical team, Mr. Sergey and Alexander from Fresky, Mr. Alexei Yuri from hardware team. And this year, Jimmy released several LT trackers and video dashcam. Thanks to their support, our devices are integrated to Wialon at a very fast pace. And also our the fastest growing market is in Latin America. And we are also very impressed by your marketing team, Miss Olga and Irina, for maintaining a good relationship. Yes, and I hope that after the pandemic, we have the opportunity to visit various to say thank you to the long community face to face.
Thank you so
Thank
much
you.
for these kind words. And it's not often that we hear the words of praise to our hardware team, to our marketing team. I'm sure the guys, they're watching us right now and they will appreciate every warm word that you said. And once I'm back in the office, I'll definitely hug them and we'll shake hands and I'll pass your warm words to them. Thank you for acknowledging our partnership and everything we're doing together. And also, it was quite interesting to know that you are doing particularly great in Latin America in 2021. Of course, the situation there is quite different, but there were a number of countries where the lockdown was particularly strict during the pandemic. So I don't know how you were able to achieve such great results in Latin America, but whatever you're doing, just keep doing it. You definitely know how to do a great job. Keep it up, and of course, we hope to see you again somewhere in the world when this whole crazy situation is over. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for connecting. And I think it's not a coincidence that we have in our top 10 manufacturer who is successful in Latin America.
Oh, it's not.
Because our next winner is a truly global manufacturer. However, they are specifically loved by Wialon partners in Latin America. So it means that we are traveling from this very hot Belarusian summer to a fresh Argentinian winter. I would like to present you Esteban Hunt, VP of International Strategy, connecting from Buenos Aires, where we have one of our offices. Hola, Esteban.
Hi, Xenia, and hello to everyone from Buenos Aires, Argentina. It is my pleasure to introduce the company that made it to the 7th place. This manufacturer celebrates its 20th anniversary this year. With more than 4 million devices sold since their foundation, they have been driving the growth of the telematics and IoT industry in Asia and particularly in the Americas, where they have 5 offices. Their recent achievements have been impressive, and they've climbed 2 positions of our rating since last year. We hope that they'll be keeping up their good work for many years to come. If you're thinking about telematics and South Korea, you're thinking about them. Please join me in a round of applause to congratulate Suntech. Congratulations.
Hello, and thank you for connecting. Congratulations with the 7th place. How does it feel to win an award?
We appreciate you having us in the list once again. We always value the partnership. We've appreciated the growth of your team and in adding the team in Massachusetts and the U.S. and instrumental for us in being able to grow this North American market in addition to our existing Latin American market. So as always, we appreciate it, and we appreciate the assistance and the partnership.
That's great. Thank you so much for sharing, and we are definitely glad to see you in the top 10. You managed to be 2 places higher that you were last year, and that's kind of despite of the pandemic, despite this difficult year. It was difficult for all of us. So maybe you can share your secret of the success.
Well, I don't want to share too much, but a lot of it comes down to this hard work, and I think we were fortunate being a Korean-based manufacturer that we weren't hit quite as hard with the pandemic and the supply chain issues that impacted a lot of our competitors around the industry.
Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you for sharing, and once again, congratulations with the 7th place, Suntech.
Thank you.
Yeah, so I personally remember how Suntech team participated with us in different IoT zones globally. So it really means a lot to me when the activities we organize, they help our technology partners to grow their business. So after all, here at Gurtam, we truly believe in the community spirit, right?
True, that's why 3 years ago we made a decision to create a dedicated team responsible for forging relationships with hardware manufacturers. The idea is that basically hardware partners work alongside Wialon teams and help all partners implement projects with Wialon in different niches. And the stronger our cooperation with hardware manufacturers is, the greater results us and our partners can achieve.
And I am glad to be the head of this team. Me and my colleague Irina Radchenko, who was mentioned by a representative of Jimi IoT and who hosted this award last year. We have a privilege to communicate and work together with telematics professionals all across the industry.
Yeah, by the way, was it difficult for you to switch from a classical business development role to working with such partnerships?
It definitely brought me challenges because I never hosted webinars before, not to mention the events like this. So we, together with Irina, we managed to do 12 online events with technology partners, and it was definitely exciting for us to bring educational materials for Wialon partners, but at the same time, give technology partners the exposure that they rightfully deserve. So yeah, it definitely sounds like a win-win to me.
That's right, but it's not just about webinars, right? I think you have quite a list of different activities with hardware manufacturers.
Yes, that is correct. Well, let me think. So we are generating ideas for hardware publications. We prioritize hardware integrations, our team does. And for sure, we take care of the IoT zones that I mentioned before. By the way, dear technology partners, in January I will have our full exhibition calendar, so that would be a high time to book a place at the event that you are specifically interested in. So yeah, in short, we are always like open to new opportunities and open to the ideas that technology partners bring to us. So yeah, please let us know how you would like to cooperate.
Yeah, Ksenia, you haven't resisted an opportunity of promoting your area of interest there, definitely.
Yes, guilty, definitely guilty. And before our marketing team charges me for this unintentional commercial break, let's pass to our nominees. Let's find out who took the place number 6. Alexander, Dennis, we haven't forgotten about you.
Sure, Ksenia, and we have enjoyed every second of this ceremony so far. И мне особенно приятно объявить нашего следующего победителя, потому что это один из старейших наших партнеров, сервис-провайдер Wialon с многолетним опытом и прекрасными результатами и производитель широкой и популярной линейки технологического оборудования. На 6-м месте компания Rusnavi.
Number 6 is Rusnavi.
Коллеги из компании
Colleagues from Rusnavi.
по-моему, не смогли подключиться.
They seem not to be able to connect to us. Unfortunately, we won't be able to speak to them. Looks like they're all into sales to make sure that they upgrade their rating next year. Anyway, congratulations with a great result, and see you next year.
Thank you so much, Dennis, and congratulations to Rusnavi. I hope that you're already celebrating somewhere. So we've managed to award 6 companies so far. So let's take a time and celebrate those hardware manufacturers who already received their awards. So GlennaSoft, Russia. Teltonika, China. Jimi IoT, China. Suntech, South Korea. Rusnavi, Russia, are the first batch of the 2021 rating winners. We will have a short break and we'll get back to you in 10 minutes to announce the top 5 of the ranking. So use the break wisely, refill your glass of champagne, and see you in 10 minutes.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, for your further listening pleasure. What does it all mean? Ladies and gentlemen, without any further ado, now it's time to get busy.
The countdown is progressing, and your spaceship is about to blast off on its voyage of discovery.
Come on, y'all. It's time to rock.
Welcome back to the GPS Hardware Manufacturers Top 10 Awards ceremony. In case you just tune in, my name is Ksenia Doля, and I am your host. And we are broadcasting live from two studios from Minsk and Vilnius. And here are the winners so far. GlennaSoft, 10th place. Topflytech, 9th place. Jimi IoT, 8th place. Suntech, 7th place. Navi, 6th place. Does it match your predictions? Do you envy those hardware manufacturers who already received their awards? Well, you can share all your feelings in the chat on YouTube. It's definitely a safe space today for all hardware manufacturers. No judgment from our side. Now we are starting to approach the climax of the ceremony. We will award the top 5, and some of our nominees even managed to join us in person in our Vilnius studio. Denis, Alexander, how does it feel to meet people for real after such a long period of the lockdowns?
It is amazing. We are grateful to our partners who joined us today here in person, and to the partners who visited our new office with all health safety measures taken, of course.
Yeah, let's spare the feelings of our nominees and let's award the place number 5. Alexander, could you please assist me with that?
Yeah, sure. On the 5th place, we have a company that was our neighbor on the very first international exhibition for Gurtam, CeBIT 2010. Back then, each of us had a tiny little booth of around 10 square meters among the ocean of the biggest technology expo in Europe. More than 10 years have passed, and CeBIT exhibition takes place no more. But our cooperation with that company is getting closer every year. I would probably be right to say that those guys were among the first ones who believed in the Wialon partner community, who visited not only our biggest partner events in Minsk and Dubai, but also joined our regional events and conferences. Can you believe that 10 years ago we had a partner conferences in Perm, Russia, or Tbilisi, Georgia? Yeah, and reps of that company never traveled empty-handed. They always had their national drink, Lithuanian national drink, in their backpacks. So I welcome on this stage, place number 5, Zirga Global, Lithuania. So guys, congratulations. Hope we are online right now. And I have a question. Does any of you remember what happened personally to you on that time, March 2010, where we first time met with BCE back then in CeBIT?
Unfortunately, I think I was not working there.
But you've been already somewhere, like you've been, what, at school, kindergarten?
Yes, but when I came to company and everybody was talking about Gurtam, so I asked what's Gurtam, they told Gurtam is our major partner.
That's very good. And probably the devices back then were very different from what they are right now. I see you have no backpacks here, probably because Zirga devices are very, very small. Yeah?
Yeah. No backpacks because we are on TV, but in the backstage we have backpacks.
Okay, so we're gonna really celebrate this event. So, can you please tell me, what would be the size of the biggest Zirga device, like in centimeters?
So, as much, how much big you want, we can build that.
And what about the small?
Two.
Two. Okay, so size, one size fits all, or size doesn't matter in that case, yeah?
If we talking seriously, I think it's the biggest one is the container tracker. For the biggest containers.
And those devices that come from Zirgo main office in the States, are they already represented here in Europe?
We are constantly moving these devices to the global market. Some of them the Gurtam partners can see in the website, which are already integrated. But time by time, more and more products will come. Together with that, we are developing more products in Europe.
Okay, that's good to know. I hope probably in our office in Vilnius we'll also have a small showroom like we had in Minsk, and some of your devices will be represented there as well.
Yes, sure.
Okay, that is great. Thank you for joining us here today. Thank you for coming, as I know you are not from Vilnius. And congratulations. Hope next year you will get even higher than this.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay, congratulations to Zirgo Global, who took the place number 5. And let's move forward. Denis, who's on the 4th place?
Sure, Alexander. Quality and high-level customer support are the core values of Gurtam, and that is why we are particularly proud to work with this hardware manufacturer. Their solutions are recognized by Wialon partners for their reliability, and they feature in our top ranking since the first ceremony we had. And sometimes I think whether it is related to the special atmosphere they have in their workplaces, as they are the only company I know having special pet days in their head office. By the way, Alexander, I think this is something we should be considering for ourselves. So, this company, representatives of these companies are here in person, and I'm proud to invite to this stage our partner Ruptela, 4th place.
Congratulations. Please take a seat.
Congratulations, Arunas.
Thank you.
I know that getting awards is something you are used to, as I know not long ago your company got to the top 10 of Lithuanian technology companies list. And this is a big deal to be in one list with such giants as IBM and Western Union. So, please share your secret.
Okay, guys, thank you so much, first of all, for the very great show. We are really appreciated to be here, and guys, ребята, вы молодцы.
You're the greatest.
It's really amazing, and even at those really heavy times to carry this tradition and to generate those awards, it's really nice thing. And second of all, we are really happy that your office now is only in the few kilometers from our office. So please come.
Sure.
To visit it. We will show our Pets Day. Now we have every Wednesday a free food day just to bring guys back to the office, because still most of them working back home. So, and speaking about the awards, yeah, it's, actually every award it's really special, and for us here second year to have the award, we really appreciate all the partnership and getting this award. So with the technology, yes, we stand against those giants, and we also had another awards, but every time is a big celebration in Ruptela, and I think this approach drives us to get more and more. And I believe our neighborhoods will lead us to some award, to be in the top 3 or even in the first position one year, one day.
See, it's not only about being neighbors. It's about
the synergy and effect. As a matter of fact, this is the third time you get this reward, In 2019, you were at the 4th place, and in 2020, you were on the 5th, and now 4th again. So, where you will be next year? What do you think?
I hope higher and higher.
So just 2 steps left, I believe, right?
Yeah.
3, maybe. Yeah. Okay.
We might discuss it visiting your office. By the way, can we bring our pets with us?
Sure.
So it's the same day, pets and free food, right?
Not exactly. Pets on Friday, free food on Wednesday.
It took like a couple of days to prepare.
Yeah. You know, pets eat everything, and then you need to clean after them. So it takes time.
I mean, to make hot dogs, actually.
Do these days somehow are they related? I mean, pets first and food then next?
No, food first, then pets. They eat everything that was left. And then you need to clean everything.
Okay.
I'm looking forward to visit your office.
Great.
Thank you.
We'll see
Thank you for
there.
coming.
Congratulations one more time.
Congratulations to Ruptela once again. Denis, Alexander, I envy you so much that you can give those awards in person and have such a warm and friendly conversation with our nominees. So yeah, envy you so much. But we are so close to the top 3. Will we see familiar faces? Well, let's find out. Alexander, please, the word passes to you.
Yeah. Thank you, Ksenia. You see, it's a real pleasure for us to meet real people, shake real hands, and have that man-to-man conversation. And the next manufacturer, who is on the place number 3, yeah, kind of like bronze medal, if we have one. This manufacturer is a very active member of the Wialon partner community. Back in the days when offline events were a thing, they regularly exhibited with us and participated in our conferences in Minsk and other places. Now we switch to online, and they continue being active with us, featuring in our educational webinars and other online events. But today it's not online, today we are here physically, and that company, actually, it is not from Lithuania. How come we have them here on the stage? That is very surprisingly. The active approach combined with the very high quality of their hardware helped them to mark the name in the top 10 ranking and reach 3rd place. And actually, it is the only publicly traded company in our top 10 list. So it would be really interesting for me to know how this award would affect their stock price. And if someone wanna buy their shares, you better do it quickly. Please welcome on the stage Queclink China. Очень nice.
Thank you very much, guys.
Yeah, take a seat. Pleasure meeting you again, Manuel. So, while you've been here in the studio, what were your feelings about the backstage of this event?
I mean, very nice. Good to see some familiar faces from the industry from long ago. So it was good to meet again with you guys.
You see, that's a really high exclusive opportunity, yeah, to see on the backstage how everything happens here, yeah, how we organize everything and how the places are distributed. So do you think it's a fair competition and you really got on the 3rd place because of the number of devices connected, or there were any other reasons why you can get that high?
Well, actually, last year I promised to Irina that we would be higher. Last year we were for the first time on the top 10. We were number 7, and I told her like next year we'll be up. Yeah, look, we're in the 3rd place. It was a personal commitment.
When you promise something to Irina, you just have to.
You have to deliver.
Okay, so but you're originally from Mexico, right?
Me, I'm from Mexico. The company's from China. Yeah.
And you live here in Lithuania?
Yeah, I live in Lithuania for 7 years.
For 7 years already. So how good your company is doing there in your homeland on Mexican market?
Mexico is actually one of the more established markets, let's say, for Queclink. All Latin America, but Mexico is one of our biggest offices. So we have a big group of technical support, sales, and also a network of distributors. So from there also we manage some other Latin American countries. We have another office in Brazil, but Mexico is one of our main markets, actually.
Okay, I see. And may I have a personal question?
Sure.
You are in that industry for quite a long already, and I think Ruptela is not the first company of that business that you work for, right? So, is it the final marriage of yours with Queclink? What do you think?
I'm very happy that Queclink, it's a very professional company. It's a public traded company, and now that you mentioned, I checked the stock just a few minutes ago, and it's up, and I'm not kidding. I can show you because it's
the
public.
stocks are going up.
They are going up about 15% today.
You should have bought them in the morning, yeah?
All thanks to Irina, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, so probably if the stocks went up this morning, that it means that someone, maybe Olga Filanchuk, revealed the information. Yeah, that you would go that high on that words.
But maybe they're just buying.
Everyone is buying the stocks now, so if any other companies would go public, they should follow the same way. Congratulations once again
Thank you
for
very
getting
much.
into top 3, and see you next year, maybe even higher.
We should, definitely.
Would you make a promise to Irina?
I would, definitely.
Everyone, like thousands are watching us right now on YouTube.
I promise, next year we're gonna be up.
Okay, okay, we believe you. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Congratulations to Queclink. Congratulations, guys. And I definitely will not forget this promise that you just made. So yeah, I will be looking forward to see you higher than today. And it seems that we have only 2 places left.
Yeah, looks like the ceremony is coming to its tipping point, and we're definitely ready for the big reveal.
Yes, 2 technology partners, one from Lithuania and one from Russian Federation, weren't mentioned so far. And it seems that they will meet again for the 3rd time right next to the finish line.
Oh my god, you knew this all along and managed to avoid the spoilers? That's what I call a strong will.
I must admit it was quite a challenge, but now finally I can pay my respect to both companies. It definitely takes a lot of work to be at the top of this ranking again and again. We are a hardware agnostic solution. Our Wialon partners can choose any model by any manufacturer done anywhere in the world. However, those 2 companies stay the most popular ones. So it's definitely a great result already. So yeah, let's spare the feelings of our audience and our nominees. Ladies and gentlemen, fill in your glasses, raise your champagne, and let's find out who took the gold home. Alexander, it's an honor to announce the runner-ups, and I'm passing this honor to you.
Yeah, thank you, Ksenia. I'm looking here in the audience, and it's very peculiar and rare situation when both of 2 favorites would rather prefer to hear the name of a competitor rather than of their own. Yeah, in that sense, I would be the one to deliver kind of negative news for one side and positive for another. For sure, everyone would like to be the number 1. But at the same time, I should say that having position number 2 among the hundreds of competitors can be recognized as a great achievement by any company. Probably any company except for this one. Because this is a great technological company that managed to achieve a truly global reach. However, the incredible results abroad don't eclipse the high recognition they have at home. And these days we share the same home with that company. They are from Vilnius, Lithuania, and place number 2, Teltonika. whatever.
Thank you, guys. I'm really glad to be here. Nice to see you face to face. It's my third time I'm on stage. I wanna thank you. It's really great event, like always. Gurtam's keep it going at the same level. I wanna say that I'm really proud. Of course, first place is better, but last 2 years was really hard for every manufacturers. But I'm proud to our supply department and our R&D department because if they managed to help us sell 2 million devices last year, this year we already sold in first half 1.6, and together with our partners and you, we want to reach new milestone, 3.5 million devices this year.
That's a good plans and good results you achieved already. But as far as I know, especially being here in Lithuania, Teltonika is widening the range of devices, being not exclusively GPS tracking and routers as they were before, but entering new markets. Do you still believe in GPS tracking markets, or you think that in a couple of years other businesses would be more important for Teltonika and for everyone in the community?
That's why we divided our businesses. We have like 5 companies which are in Teltonika IoT. I think that GPS tracker will live longer, but we have to be prepared. That's why we divided our businesses, and we are looking for new niches. I'm sure that in a couple of years we will open more companies to fill all the niches.
Okay, and you see we have a kind of like fierce competition here, and one of the Lithuanian companies already said that they're having free food on Wednesdays. Are there any special offerings from Teltonika? Maybe the one that we have here? I'm just noticing that something we have.
No, this is a bit different topic. I want to share some latest news from our company. So last year we announced that we have sold 1 million of FMB 920 units, and thanks to our partners, this month we have reached 2 million units.
FMB?
Yes, FMB 920. And in June we announced also that we have sold 1 million of FMB 120 units.
Wow.
And we want to thank for all our partners, and today we want to celebrate it with you because part of these devices is connected to the Wialon platform. So we have a gift for you. This is a golden FMB 120.
Whoa! Thank you very much. That's a real piece of gold. I'm not sure that.
Does it work?
Oh, that's very heavy. You know, gold is very heavy these days. So I believe that we'll have to cut that piece from our live stream. And yeah. We can continue. We can continue. I have a piece of gold right now, so probably we can finish it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now I can go to Mexico. Manuel, are there any bungalows left there? Okay, I've got my piece of gold. So probably. What is your promise for the next year? Or no promises needed when a piece of gold is already in the right hands?
I think the promises are not necessary at this particular moment.
Yeah,
anyway, we are not streaming it live anymore, so...
Yeah, but that piece of gold goes to our office. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you for this event and for being with you in the studio in Vilnius.
Congratulations, guys.
Pleasure, guys. Thank
Always
you.
a pleasure.
Hope next year you make it. Okay, so the show is almost over. We have the gold, or maybe we'll have to check it, but we have our gold award that is still in our hands, and we'll have to handle it, bestow it to someone. So Denise, please, it's now the right time to find out who is the one who is on the top of 10 the most widespread hardware manufacturers this year.
Do you think it's time, Alexander?
No more time we'll have, yeah.
So, окей, развязка близится. Сейчас еще можно немножечко времени осталось, чтобы попробовать угадать, кто же занял первое место. Хотя тот факт, что я делаю это объявление на русском языке, уже немного
However, the fact that I'm making this announcement in the Russian narrows down the potential prize takers. All the participants of this rating, all the manufacturers achieved incredible results this year. But unfortunately, or fortunately, the first place is only one. And it's Navtelecom who takes the first place second year in a row. Congratulations.
Добрый день, Денис.
Hello, Dennis.
Мы слышим вас. Здравствуйте.
Hello, colleagues.
Поздравляем.
Our congratulations. What are you feeling? How do you feel?
Вы не ожидали.
You didn't expect
Мы
this?
надеялись занять вторую строчку в рейтинге. И это было полной неожиданностью.
Yeah, it
Снова
was
заняли лидирующую позицию.
fully unexpected.
Большое спасибо.
Thank you.
Со мной мои коллеги сейчас.
So I have my colleagues here with me.
Все, в общем, благодаря им.
And
И заслуга каждого.
it's thanks to them, you know, it's their merit. So I would like to thank my colleagues for this achievement.
Я вижу, что у вас отличная дружная команда.
Well, I do see that you have a friendly team. Everyone is here in the room.
Ну, это опять же не сотрудники, часть уже.
Yeah, these are not all our employees. It's only part of our team.
А который час у вас сейчас?
So what's the time?
Половина седьмого. Как у вас?
Around 7.
Хочу все-таки спросить, не могу не удержаться, потому что глядя
So I would like to ask, because if we look back at the previous year was rather difficult, and you managed to stay at the first place. Did you do something special? Did you change anything in your production process? What is your
Ну, на
secret?
самом деле мы просто не прекращали работу.
Yeah, we just kept working hard. Our partners kept working hard. And I would like to thank our partners for that. Thank them for cooperation, for trusting us. So we had new devices. We were improving quality, of course. But we were working hard. You know.
Вот, хочется благодарить вас.
I would like to thank you.
Вы замечательные люди.
You're wonderful people.
Сказать спасибо за ваш профессионализм, отзывчивость.
Thank you for your professionalism,
Огромное количество
for
мероприятий.
your responsiveness. Thank you for the events that you organize. And we do hope that our cooperation will last for years. Thank you.
Спасибо вам, друзья.
Well, thank you, friends. Our congrats. And wish you to be as successful next year as this one. Yeah, we'll do our best. Thank you.
Congratulations to Navtelecom. Congratulations to all of the manufacturers that received the awards today. Please allow me to name those heroes once again. So on the place number 9, GlennaSoft. On the place number 8, on the place number 10, GlennaSoft. On the place number 9, Teltonika. On the place number 8, Jimi IoT. On the place number 7, Suntech. On the place number 6, Arusnavi. On the place number 5, Xirga Global. On place number 4, Ruptela. On the place number 3, Queclink. And finally on the place number 2, Teltonika. And on the first place, we are having the manufacturer Navtelecom. So guys, you are amazing. Please join us on the stage. So we are incredibly proud of all the manufacturers that managed to be in the top 10. All the warm words, all the praise, everything, all this show is for you. So let's raise the glass of champagne, let's celebrate. So 1, 2, 3, go! Now let's raise our glasses finally. Oh my god. So cheers guys, we are drinking for you today. Thank you so much for our audience to joining, and stay safe and see you at the next Gurtam events.
Okay, cheers. You can come close. Cheers, cheers. Congratulations. All of you are in top 5, yeah? That's good.
Let's celebrate.
And like, what, 3 Lithuanian companies in top 5, yeah?
That's impressive.
Yeah. Half Mexican, half Lithuanian. And now we are 2 Mexicans. With that gold. La música